Hey, G, coming at you. I want to talk with you again, part two of the power of coaching on why, if you want to be successful, the importance of having a great, experienced coach in your corner. Now, there's plenty of people out there on the internet who are saying that they're coaches. Now, that's great. Make sure you get someone who can help you transform to where you want to be, that can help you move the needle in your life. So if you're trying to be successful financially, if you're trying to be successful in your spiritual life, see, success is not just about money or wealth. Success has to do with our spiritual life, our social life, our relationships, and even how to manage money, and even the unique part about how we think about money. Because I'm going to tell you, I never had thought about this until I did more research. I always say knowledge is power, but knowledge about ourselves is self empowerment. Because never knew that every one of God's servants was wealthy. You go back to Lot, you go back to you go back to all of these individuals, Daniel, Lot, Moses, they was all had wealth. Now that shows us that God wants us to be happy. That doesn't mean greed. So we change the way we think, and that's how we reach the parts of our life that makes us successful. Now, to do that, why do we need a coach? Because we are indebted with so many different sabotaging habits. And those habits are hard to break. And the only way you're going to break those habits is having someone in your corner to help you push you where you need to go. You see, there's ordinary and there's possible. But to get where we need to get in life, we have to be extraordinary. And the only way to be extraordinary is having that person to push you a little bit extra, to do the impossible. The only way we can do the impossible and to make it possible is having someone who believes in you enough to help make it possible. Or you may say, well, hey, I got someone in my corner and I tell them every time and they're not always happy for me. And that's why, because that's not a true coach. You see, a coach is going to tell you the things that you don't want to hear, but yet that you need to hear in order to be successful. And I remember when I did this, one of my coaches that I had in the past, when I started speaking, he was an individual, I call it a love hate relationship, because he always made me do better. Whenever I gave lectures, he would come tell me, he would say, hey, gee, and well, everybody else would say, hey, great job. But when I go to him, he would always nail me on something that I need to improve on. And that's what made me strive to be better at what I was doing. And the same thing in life. I had a misconception about finances. And it wasn't until I changed that that my life started changing. And now, see, our group, we're on a $4 million goal right now for the rest of the year. And we only got, what, 5 months? And so that shows us that if we put forth the right mindset, we can make strides at a higher level capacity. And so only way we can do that if we have the right people in our corner to tell us which curve to take. For instance, if you're trying to reach California from Colorado and you say, well, you know what, I was going to walk. And then someone told you, you can get there faster if you took a car. And you say, okay, yeah, I'll take a car. But then you learn the progressive way that someone told you that you can get there a lot faster if you took a plane. And that's how we progress. We progress because if we're not picking up the information when we go to seminars and we wonder why I'm not progressing, or you go to YouTube videos and you listen to these motivational tapes and you wonder why nothing's sticking. And you go to maybe something on TikTok and you hear it and you say, I heard that, but it's not motivating me enough to make me transform my life. Why is that? And it's because you have not discovered the key moving point, the key seed. I wrote a book on the 21 seeds of motivation. We all have seeds. Seeds are words. Words are seeds. And if we plant them right, we'll grow. But we have to water those seeds. And that's why sometimes when you go listen to a tape or you go listen to a seminar and you can't take that information with you, it's because you have not learned how to apply it for transformation. Because sometimes we run from something that doesn't hit us right. It's a normal habit that we run from things that cause us pain. But yet, when we have the right individual, they will make us suffer through that pain. It's kind of like working out, right? When you work out, you sometimes the only way you can get to that next level, you have to go through that pain, and that's that pain of pleasure, right? That's the only way you can get to that next level when you lift that next weight. When you add that one more 5-pound weight on the end or that 10-pound weight on the other end, that's the only way you're going to progress. And what it can help us do that is having a coach or in the gym, a spotter, right? They're going to push you to go one more. Come on, give me one more. That's what you need in your corner. You have to have that coach to help you reach that part. If not, we're going to self sabotage like we always done. Now, here's the case in point. No one wants to have self awareness, right? Why? Self awareness makes you look at the ugly side of us. But you know what? Just like lifting weights, the only way that you're going to get to that full physique or those nice hips or those nice abs, you got to look at that ugly stomach, that little belly that was sticking out there. You got to look at that flat butt that you had in order to build it. That's the ugly side. But to get to that beautiful you, it takes transformation. And it takes a person to help you push that. It takes a person to help you go just one more. Just one more. And so now it's your turn. If you want to be successful in any part of your life, you're not going to meet that Mr. Nice guy, that Mr. Wealthy guy, that Mr. Good looking guy by accident. Nothing's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to get you, right? So it's up to you to make the change and to make the transformation by applying the wisdom of a coach in your corner. Go to the selfempowermentgroup.com. Either myself or someone in our group, we're going to help you. And don't worry about the expense. We can help you get through that. Get a coach in your corner and watch your life grow. So if you want to bridge the connection between where you are to where you want to be, you have to have the right leverage, and I can help you with that leverage. I'm G. I'll talk to you on the next video, and we will have a part 3 on the power of coaching. Talk to you soon.